What's up, y'all? It's another fucking day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Eunice and you're watching I'm Such a Sagittarius, and on this channel we do Sagittarius shit. Okay. It's been a while. I haven't vlogged, I haven't posted. Well, I've been posting like shorts, but this is like little stuff I was just dumping out of my phone. But anyway, how y'all doing? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to the Sag Gang. And yeah, I just got off work and I'm getting ready to cook some dinner here. I'm getting ready to make some chili. I haven't had no chili all winter. I have to at least make a pot of chili one time in the winter time. You know what I'm saying? So I just got home. I still got my sweater on. And I haven't really got comfortable because I just want to get this meat going. And I had started to put it in the crock pot, but I didn't, because I'm using turkey meat. And I think the last time I cooked meat in the turkey meat in the crock pot, it broke the meat down so fine. It was like the meat texture wasn't what I was used to, so it was just a little different. Like, it broke the meat down to like beads, like, you know, like little grains of rice almost. You know, I'm trying to give you a visual of what I'm talking about. But yeah, I only like turkey meat. I really don't go for ground beef that much. It just seems like turkey meat just kind of cooks faster. It digests better, and I like the taste. So we're gonna get this started, and yeah. Tomorrow we're supposed to get some type of snowstorm, or later on tonight. So I may or may not have work tomorrow because it's supposed to come like in the middle of the night. And usually they'll cancel school if that happens. So that'll probably give me a little time to make some videos and stuff like that. But other than that, I really just been chilling, trying to you know, stack my dollars, trying to plan some trips, trying to go somewhere, save my money, preparing for summer, like the summer events. I have to apply for a couple of summer events, and I guess they usually let you know about May, in the April, May, if you got in or not. So I'm gonna be spending time doing that because we gotta stay busy this summer. And those of you who don't know, I do own a food truck. So I sell waffles, chicken and waffles, waffle dogs, waffles and ice cream. Yeah, so that's my business, and I enjoy doing my business. I need to get on top of it though. I have not been loving on my business like I should, and it's really starting to bother me because I know I could be at a different level at this point, you know what I'm saying, but I let other things get in front of it. So I'm trying to get in front of it, you know what I'm saying? So if you guys own a business out there, you watch me, leave a comment down below. Let me know what the name of your business is. You have a website so I can come check you out. And yeah, let's kind of correspond. Like, I have been in business for almost 5 years now, and it's for the last couple of years it's kind of been like a roller coaster. I'm seasonal because where I live in the Midwest, we have all the seasons. So I really just operate in the spring, summer, and usually my end time is maybe like November 1st. Maybe the first week of November, depending on what the weather is. But during the winter time, I do not operate at all, just because my trailer sits outside, and it's kind of hard to, like, the propane to stay warm. Like, just kind of hard to get things going because you got to worry about the fryer, the lines being frozen, the water is frozen. But there'll be some food trucks out there doing their thing. But me, no, I'm not I'm not going to be out there. Now, I do indoor catering, so if I get a catering, it has to be indoors. I can't do the outdoors. So, yeah. And I've been working 7 days a week. 7 full days a week. So, I barely get any time to do anything. But I can't keep making that as an excuse. I have to get on my stuff, because about April will be here before you know it, and I want to be prepared, because that's the best thing to do. You want to be prepared than unprepared, because then you know, running around with your head cut off like a chicken. I want to try to get me a professional menu board made. I'm usually using the what I have. I don't want to use anymore. It's just really all about the aesthetics, you know what I'm saying? So I want to be aesthetically pleasing this year with my menu and my setup and stuff like that. So I may even start a YouTube channel for my food truck and see how that goes. And the only thing about that sometimes, like, even with content, because I work the truck, it's kind of hard for me to get content. But I'm gonna make an effort to get content, since I'm in a content creation space. And yeah, that's what's on my agenda. Things I'm getting ready for the summer. I actually went to a networking event. What was that? Last week. It was pretty nice. That was actually my first networking event that I went to this year. And I always shied away from doing like networking, just because, for one, there's always people that other people know. You know what I'm saying? Like, when you come into a room as a new person, people tend not to like. Some people want to know who you are, and some people like, because it becomes a clique almost. And I want to feel welcome. I don't want to feel like I'm coming in trying to, you know that just a weird vibe. I don't get down with the weird vibes. I want to feel welcomed. I want people to, naturally and organically want to get to know me. Like, I don't want to have to try to fit myself into a conversation. I want to, like, have the conversation happen organically, if you know what I mean. So sometimes during network events, those type of things happen, and I kind of shy away from it. So there's a lot of places, they have networking events. That's one of the things. And then the time that they have the networking events is either in the morning when you're working, or in the evening when you're just getting off work, or, I arrived late to this event. I was like an hour late. It started at 6. I got off work at 5, so that means I have to come home and prepare myself, get dressed. I don't just want to come in there with my work clothes on, because I show up like I didn't want to show up like this. I wanted to comb my hair and look nice, look presentable. So I had to come home and get dressed, and then I had to drive 30 minutes to the event. But yeah, so when I got there, they were just starting like the what they call it, the icebreaker game. Where people have to go around and basically mingle with each other. So needless to say, it was a nice event. I got a chance to meet some nice people, make some people where they possibly we're going to be working together. We'll see how that works out. So that's the point of all of the networking, is to get yourself out there, let people know who you are. And it was even some people who already knew who I was, so that was pretty neat, and had already had an opportunity to get something, buy something for me, and they enjoyed it, and it was just this, raving about it basically. And then that's what you want to hear. You want to hear people, that what you bring in and what you have puts a smile on people's faces. So yeah, I have tried to you know, been trying to get into networking events and, you know, make a point to put myself out there more. But I'm intentionally doing it this year. So this person that puts on this event, she has one every year. Her name is Lauren, and she's a wedding coordinator. So my whole thing is I wanted to like really get into the wedding sector and get to know more about the weddings and, you know, stuff like that, and be more part of the wedding catering thing, you know, selection. I've done quite a few weddings and it has always been amazing. People have always raved and gave me good reviews and stuff like that. So yeah, just something different than eating wedding cake. You know, you can have waffles, and how I make my waffles, they really enjoy it. It's really like eating cake and ice cream, to be honest. But yeah, so we're gonna get this chili together. It's nothing to this chili that I need to show anybody, because chili is chili. I don't do nothing special to this chili other than cook it, you know. But you know, there are some chili connoisseurs out there, and I am not a chili connoisseur. I don't get all worked up over no damn chili. I told my daughter, like, I want to make some chili mac. She like, chili mac? I'm like, girl, you don't even live here, so it don't even matter. She was like, you used to make that for us when we were kids. Okay. What's wrong? Why I can't make it for the other little kid that's in here? But yeah. Chili mac. I ain't had chili mac in a long time. So yeah, we supposed to get like 4 to 8 inches of snow. And I know the South has been getting a lot of snow, which means that we've been getting less snow in the Midwest. So the South and the West has been getting mostly all the snow that the Midwest would normally have. And I don't know how I feel about that. Like right now, it's going, like, it's almost March and we getting our first real snowstorm, which I think is weird. But you know, what can I do about it? What can I do? What can I say? Yeah, I'm kind of tired right now, because I just want to go to sleep, but I'm not gonna go to sleep. I went to sleep yesterday when I came home from work, and I was up to I woke up at 8 and I went to bed about maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. So I don't want to do that today. So yeah. And so where I normally keep my food trailer at, we end up, you know, giving up the spot and, you know, moving into a storage. And it was an open space where we used to sit, and nobody ever bothered our things. So now we move our stuff to storage, so my trailer is in an enclosed, gated storage unit, and somebody stole my cylinder, my propane cylinder. So that means, you know, I have to buy another propane cylinder, and what you think is safe don't be safe at all. That knife is not sharp at all. So yeah, so you know, I have another propane cylinder, but that's $100 cylinder. That cylinder cost me $100. $100. And somebody stole it. And the first thing you say something to the people, because it's supposed to be cameras, oh, do you have insurance? It doesn't matter if I have insurance. Whether I have insurance or not, the fact that somebody stole my fucking cylinder. And this is a a code in, a code out situation. And I'm just really irritated. I'm really irritated right now because that's one more expense I'm gonna have to purchase. You know, yeah, I can go through my insurance, but $100 like that, yeah. I'm just to the point where I'm just trying to get me an onion, cut up an onion, bell pepper, and I don't drain my turkey meat. I just, because for turkey meat, all the juice that it makes, that's the flavor. If you didn't know that, don't ever drain your turkey meat. It's not ground beef. It's not fat. You want the fat from the turkey because turkey doesn't have that much fat. It's not like ground beef. So you want to keep all that flavor. Just a little hack for those of you who like to eat turkey meat, but drain your meat. Even with tacos, keep the fat. You know, keep the juice to the turkey meat. But anyway, yeah, somebody done stole my cylinder, and I feel violated. I don't like for people to steal things from me. And we're not too far from, the storage unit is not too far from the homeless shelter. But the homeless shelter, you know, they have tents and stuff outside the homeless shelter. So, you know, and because it's a 100-pound cylinder and it had gas in it. It had a lot of gas in it. A lot of gas. That's another reason why I'm mad. But that means if I want to go out and, you know, and sell something, or, you know, get a little gig, I gotta buy more gas. And who's to say if I buy another one, I just have to find a better way of keeping my cylinder on there. Really lock my cylinder down. But I have never had a problem with anybody bothering my stuff where I was at first. And this was like I said, this was out in the open, where any random person can just walk up and you know, bother your stuff. But for somebody to bother your stuff in an enclosed space, yeah, that's the part that really rubs me the wrong way. And then the storage people keep, oh, you got insurance, don't you? It don't matter if I have fucking insurance. It don't matter. At some point, like, this is gonna be a problem. It's gonna be a problem. So I'm thinking I just want to find me another storage space to put my stuff in. I just want to find another space. That's all. So eliminate all the bullshit. Cause I'm the type of motherfucker, I'll set the shit up. Set it up. You know what I'm saying? Set this bitch up. Cause you don't know where I'm from. This is what you tell a motherfucker they supposed to be scared. I'm from Chicago. That's where the fuck I'm from. I'm from Chicago. And they supposed to get scared. They know if you from Chicago, you gonna set the motherfucker up. You gonna set the land up. But yeah, I found that oddly strange. And then I'm sure they'll tell you that the camera is not pointing in that direction, so they don't see anything. They sees nothing ever. But anyway, on another note, you know, I also want to know what is wrong with the Orange Man. He has been signing and signing and signing and signing shit since the inauguration. Now, we don't get really political on here, so I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, you know, because this is absurd. I spent $5 on 12 eggs. $5 and what's that? Almost $6 on a carton of eggs. $6 on eggs. On a carton of eggs. That's way too much. Way too much. More than what I'm used to paying. I spent $100 on a good 10, 15 items. I don't like that. I'm spending too much money. It's like I only be working to feed myself. I ain't gonna be able to pay no damn bills. And that's another thing. Food costs is really high. And as a business owner who deal with food, the cost of food is ridiculous. Like, and I kind of seen that last year, because people wasn't buying. Like at the events, people wasn't buying like they would normally do. So, you know, what I would usually make, I didn't even make. You know, if I can be honest. I ain't gonna cap for nobody. Nobody. Turn that down a little bit. But yeah, it's gonna be hard. So I have to try to, and because one of the eggs is one of the ingredients in my main, which is a waffle, my main item, I don't want to have to go up on my prices. I really don't. So that's another thing that I'm going to eventually have to kind of figure out and stuff like that. Now, tomato paste. Now it's been a long time since I made I'm gonna put my can up. Since I made chili, and it's kind of hard for me to remember what all going this shit. Tomato paste, diced tomato, seasoning, beans. Y'all like beans in y'all chili, or you a no bean chili eater? Let me know in the comments. You like beans in your chili or no bean? Because I like to have a little bean. I don't like to have a lot of bean, but a little bean is good. So, tomato paste. So yeah, you know, I've never been on a cruise. I really want to go on a cruise this year, or sometime this year. And the reason probably why I haven't been on a cruise is because I'm scared to get seasick. I'm scared of motion sickness, you know, because that's the one thing I don't want to experience is motion sickness. I don't even like to be dizzy. So I can just imagine what motion sickness feel like, and then there's nothing that you can do. I know it's something you can take for that, some Dramamine or whatever it's called. But I want to go on a cruise. see how it is. Put some water. In there. Yeah. Let's see what we can do with that. I need to get some cumin. Don't y'all know y'all not supposed to keep y'all seasonings for a long time? Because once the seasoning get old, like they have like little bugs. I watched this video and they were showing how they had like these little bugs and like the seasoning was like over a year. And you know how black people are, we keep seasoning until it's gone. It could be 3-4 years and we keeping seasoning. And yeah. So now I'll be scared to use certain seasonings, especially if season I ain't familiar with. If I didn't just purchase it. Good morning. It is the next day, and I did end up going to work because we have a snow day, and I think it's still snowing. It's like what, 8 o'clock? Now, I've been up since about 6:30, and that's usually the time I'm leaving to go to work. And I just need to get my strength, and that's my Cafe Bustelo. My Cafe Bustelo. And if y'all haven't tried this coffee, I don't know what y'all waiting for. And if you have tried the coffee, let me know how you like it. But this has really become my favorite coffee, and it's better than Starbucks. I used to like the Starbucks espresso coffee. This right here is beating Starbucks out. If I was gonna open up a coffee shop, this would be my espresso right here. But anyway, so I'm trying to figure out what we're gonna do on this day off. I do have some business that I need to really take care of because I've been letting it go way too long and it's getting out of hand. You know what I'm saying? So I need to make some phone calls this morning, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna file a claim with my insurance company about my what they call that thing, about my propane tank that was on my food trailer. And one thing I love smelling in the morning is coffee. It's just so remembrance of my childhood. And even if I don't drink, if I stop ever drinking coffee, I would just go sit in a coffee place because I just love the way coffee smell. Fresh ground coffee, fresh brewed coffee. It's like if they had a perfume. Do they have perfume? Coffee perfume? I think they do. I think they got a perfume that kind of smell like coffee and vanilla or something. I don't know. But anyway, yeah, I just love the smell of coffee in the morning. It just does something to me. I'm gonna fill that up. So yeah, I think that you know, it's snow outside, so I'm not sure what the roads are looking like, how much snow we got. It's still actually snowing right now, and it was still snowing when I got up at 6:30. So, but it's not snowing as heavy. I can see the way my kitchen window is. I can see the road, so I do see a few cars. Like Richard had to go to work this morning, so you know, some people still gotta go to work, but the roads don't look like it's that bad since they got, basically the city got a heads up of what was getting ready to happen, so hopefully they got a chance to kind of pre-salt and do all that other stuff. I'm sure the highway probably clear because that's what they focus on first, but yeah, I gotta find something to do. I have to clean my room. I got like a lot of clothes that I need to wash, and get situated, and then I might do a sit down video. But I think I like my kitchen videos. I like just standing talking to the camera about, you know, just random things that's just kind of like going through my mind or whatever. And yeah, them sit down videos, I think I get a little uncomfortable because then I have to find the words that I want to say versus like I need to like make it seem like I'm having a conversation, like we're having a conversation now. And lately I feel like we just been having a one-sided conversation because people watch my videos, but there's no comments, there's no, you know, you guys don't say much of anything. So if you watch this video, you reach this part of the video, you know, shoot me a comment down below. You know, tell me I'm ugly, tell me I'm cute, tell me, girl, you got a big ass head. Engage, say something, you know. And so we can get through this. And yeah, I mean, I would like to go to the mall, but like I said, I don't know what the roads are like. Let me get this creamer. I wanted to go to Trader Joe's because I like to get their orange chicken and a fried rice for Raylan. She likes to eat that stuff. So instead of, you know, going to Panda buying that MSG stuff, you know, I like to, you know, she likes that stuff. So I usually don't mind because she's very picky when she eats. She only eats certain things, and sometimes I don't have those certain things. And then her pickiness changes. So one day she like this, the next day she like that. And that's mainly because my baby's a junk food eater. And I'm gonna take full responsibility of that. That she'd rather eat junk food versus food. And yeah, I blame myself. I can't blame anybody else because I'm the one buys her food, but I'm gonna blame her daddy also. Because he doesn't make it easy for me to force her or to try to get her to try or, you know, eat certain foods. Y'all hear that? That's my coffee now. Yeah. That's the sound of the coffee. That's the sound of the man working on the train. Yeah. Don't you know that's the sound of the man working on a train? So yeah, I let it hear that sound. Ugh. So yeah, with me, I've been trying, like I said before in my other videos, I've been trying to cut back on sugar, and it's been hard. But not like I'm not consistent. Like once I find myself like gravitating towards, I'll take a step back. Okay, and that's just a habit that you have, right? So like once I catch myself, especially with the soda and stuff like that, I kind of like, you know, take a step back and, you know, realize what's going on, that I'm gravitating, because when I'm at work, soda is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? And I find myself drinking water, so trying to, you know, do a little half and half, trying to make it make sense. But that don't always make sense. That's just a trigger for you to go on a pop binge. And again, there should be an AA list of what not to do when you're trying to in recovery. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not taking it lightly. You know, I had, you can call it a relapse if you want to, but I relapsed. I really did. I haven't really been eating. I haven't eaten. Well, I had some cookies, but it was just pieces of cookies. It's like not 2, 3, 4, 5 cookies all in one setting. You get what I'm saying? So I've been working. I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing better than what I was doing. And like I said, when I catch myself doing it, I'm like, okay, cold turkey. Even when I'm in a store, like between the bread and the cake, all that is in one area. And I find myself like scrolling through that because, you know, I still eat a little bread. But I know that the cakes and stuff is over there by the bread. And I kindly like just tiptoe over there to see what they got. You know, look at the stuff that I normally would eat. Stuff like that. But yeah, it's really a problem. I also seen in a store yesterday that they got a tropical 7-Up, and they got the blackberry Dr. Pepper. Now, when it comes to Dr. Pepper, the strawberry and cream, that will get me going. 7-Up, I love a 7-Up, but I've never had it like in a flavor. You know, 7-Up has always either been cherry or, you know, the regular 7-Up. But tropical 7-Up, I wonder what they do. You see, and this is the part of me that I like to try new, you know, when you see new products, you want to try it, but I know that's just going to get you on a wheel. So I did, I'm not going to lie. They also have the orange and cream Coca-Cola. I did try that. And it wasn't, and those things really don't, like I tried it and it wasn't like, oh yeah, I need it again. I just tried it and that was it. I don't plan on buying it again, but I do want to try the 7-Up and the blackberry Dr. Pepper. You know, just in case. You know, one of them days I want to have a little cheat day or something like that, I could get me a one of them sodas or whatever. I don't know. So, coffee, that's all I need. I put a little chocolate in there to make a mocha. Right now I'm using, and again, I shouldn't be using this because I have lactose issues. And if you see my video, I explain that. But I found this, and it was $1 because I think this is a seasonal brown butter Toll House cookie. Chocolate chip cookie. And this was $1 at the store. So like, who the fuck passes up this if it's $1? Not me. This shit is usually $3, $4, $5 or something like that. But I got that. I should have got 2 of them. But just a little bit of that. But all it takes is a little. Okay, for my problem to occur. But you just call it more than a laxative, you know. But yeah, that creamer is very good. Very, 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 very good. Very good. Very good. Okay? And if you haven't tried it, maybe you should give it a try. I don't know if they still have it in the store, but like I said, it was on sale for $1, so I brought it. I love a true savings. So yeah, I'm gonna wash my clothes today, change my linen on my bed. I still haven't found me a comforter, and that would be nice if I can go out here today and find a comforter, but the way the people drive, the way the snow still, it looks like the snow is still coming down from what I can see, I might not make it. I might not make it at all. So yeah, I got a couple of videos, maybe 1 or 2 videos I can probably edit and post, because I've recorded videos and deleted them, and it's just because I didn't like, I sound slow in the video. I sound real slow. I sound like I have a 3rd grade education, in my opinion. You know, but that's just me, you know. So I had to dump it. Maybe I'll try to what they call that, maybe I'll try to load that up again. So yeah, I'm just going in my room where Raylan is sleeping, and trying to I really need to clean this room up today because this is terrible. I'm watching Chelsea. I like watching Chelsea. I really like watching channels. There's a couple of YouTubers that I watch regularly, and when I do watch YouTube, where's the remote? Hold on one second. What's up, y'all? It is much later, and guess where I'm going? To work. I'm going to work. Apparently, somebody called in, and I get to come in. And it's still snowing outside. Can y'all see that? Let me see something. Can y'all see that? And I have to go in all that, and I have to go and shovel the snow. Get the car, get all the snow off my truck. I should have thought twice about that. But how can you say no sometimes when it's about to be some easy coin I'm about to make? So yeah, I'm getting ready to do that. I'm gonna drop Raylan off at her sister's house, and we're gonna be headed out.
Mama.
What?
It hurts my knees.
Okay, let me help this. So we've been having a problem with Raylan in her pants.
This one.
It is not just those pants. Come here, let me fix this thing. Things they fit, but they big around the waist, so she'll have to wear a belt. And because, let me tell you, I'm not here in the morning to help her get dressed, and her father doesn't take the necessary time to properly put her clothes on. So it's all about just finding easier things for her to put on. She doesn't really grasp the concept of putting on a belt, fastening a belt, like make herself look. He'll put her on anything. She'll have on animal stripes and plaid. Like that's the kind of stuff. With him, he really don't care. He just put clothes on and go. He still thinks, he doesn't really care about fashion and making things match. So if you ever see him put together, it's because of me. Just let you know, it's because of me that he's put together. So go get your socks. Go get your socks so we can go.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's been a little struggle because I brought clothes for Christmas and forgot to have her try them on. She put the clothes, take the tags off. I don't know my receipts, so I got pants that I can't even return. And that's another reason why I want to make a Poshmark, because I have stuff that somebody can benefit off of, but I don't want to lose my coins. So that's why I want to sell them. Just get those socks off the basket in there and put on a sweater. And so yeah, I'm just, I don't know. She would just have to wear, mainly those little cheap stretch pants. I'm getting tired of looking at her in those. Every time I turn around, all I see little kids with is those little stretch pants. And I'm just tired of them. I'm just really, really tired of them. So that's why I've been kind of into the buying of jeans. She has a couple of sweatpants, but how long you gonna be able to wear those before you grow out of them? Seasons change. Raylan, the pink and white socks on top of the basket right there by the TV. And I have to fasten the other side up so that your pants don't fall down. So yeah, I'm on my way to work. And sometimes I'm like, why do I say yes? Come, I'm playing the stone. But yeah, I gotta go out here now.
Mama, I don't have my boots.
I have to go out here and get this snow off the vehicle.
Well, I should do it.
And at this point, I'm like regretting my decision. Excuse me, I'm saying yes right now because I have to go out here in this snow. It seems like the street is like kind of clear. It's wet, and it's the soft snow. It's not like that hard snow that compacted snow. It's really soft. So, you know, I could have went and got my nails done today or something. Come on, girl.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess I will catch you guys later. This is what we have to go through outside.
Yeah, this is fun. Woo! Playing in the snow. Ah!
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, don't come out snow for the store or snow.
A snore snow. What is that?
It's a I storm that it gets too bigger weather, and don't come outside because it's dangerous.
Are you finna get in the car or are you gonna stay out here?
Look at in.
Okay, I gotta
Look in.
brush the snow off my vehicle. And yeah, at this point is the part I wish I would have said no. Because it would be nice if I had a snowblower. And this the part where you get snow all in your seat. But I don't wanna sit in this mess. You're having a wet ass. So yeah, let me set this up. And on top of that, I need to figure out, I think once my heat is going out of my truck, so I need to get my heat fixed.